You are right. This is, my lord, they may find, my lord, these facts inconvenient, but they are on record. Your lordships may, at the end of my respectful submissions, may choose, my lord, to rely upon it, partly rely upon it, or completely ignore it.
Your argument is that there was therefore a surrender of the minority state.
Yes, my lord, that's the finding. The finding is not that because you are a university, you can never be a minority institution the way they apprehend. That's not the finding. I am just trying to show how historically you surrendered what others did not. Others also had this option of surrendering their rights as a denominational institution and go before the government of the then crown and let that act be passed. But they continued their existence, dehorsed the government. No Article 30 was not in existence. You could have surrendered, you could have stuck to your ground. Vishwa Bharati stuck to its ground.
So they continued to award degrees which were not recognized by the government.
Yes, and subsequently, my lord, when the India became free, when UGC Act came, my lord, all these institutions which continued their denominational character or their independent character, they were recognized as either universities or deemed to be universities. I'll show the scheme of the Act. Section 3 says that if you have an institution, then in consultation with UGC, central government declare you to be deemed to be university. So they are now declared to be deemed to be university. But that option, this particular institution did not exercise, and therefore Aziz Basha says, you have surrendered. That is the ratio of Aziz Basha. So therefore, I'm respectfully,
we got your point.
It won't take more time, Malone.
Yes.
Yeah, my intention is not that because they sided with British, don't trust them. That's not the idea. They had every right, my lord, to take their own political stand, and they took the political stand. Maybe that was a beneficial stand for the community, for the student, for the college. I do not know. I don't sit in judgment over them. Now, please see, my lord, 13. My lord, 13, your lordships can, my lord, skip. Now, kindly come to page 26, bottom. Now, my lord, post AMU developments.
Actually, 13, just read 13, Gandhiji's statement that supports your submission. Just read that statement by Gandhiji.
In fact, new institutions such as Jamia and Kashi Vidyapit were established specifically to provide education on nationalist lines, in contrast to AMU's loyalist approach. In a speech, Gandhi ji, my lord, I'm extremely sorry, my lord, my apologies. No, never do this. Let's take again. Himself noted the government-controlled character if the university as follows. I have myself appealed to thousands of parents at which hardly a parent has objected to the proposition of leaving government-controlled schools. I therefore take leave to think the parents of Aligarh boys are not less convinced than the others of the necessity of withdrawing their children from the schools and controlled by the government that has participated in betraying the Muslims in India and has wantonly humiliated the nation through its barbarous treatment of Punjab. Shall we not free
Jallianwala Bagh?
Jallianwala? This is near historically Jallianwala Bagh episode is being referred to by Mahatma Gandhi ji. That is 1919, my lord, Jallianwala Bagh. Shall we not free them, boys, from the curse of slavery which has made us crawl on our bellies? Surely they would not need government university degrees. Our existing religious and charitable Hindu and Muslim funds can support our education without even a week of self-denial. Personal view. Not para answer. 15 रहने दो.
After Gandhiji's quotation, there is a reference to contemporary material. And this is what we are objecting to. Just see after that, it says, therefore, even contemporary material clearly suggests. Lord, this is very wayward, my lord.
Lord, when I would read Bhasha, I will read the
No,
act.
but we read Bhasha,
Your-
we read
your-
Bhasha.
It's not Bhasha,
Bhasha
it's
says
Bhasha.
surrender only in respect of property, nothing else.
Lord,
The word surrender, if used, my lord, is only in respect of property, nothing else.
Lord, if
Lord,
I would
I
have done this,
understand.
he would have abused me like a pedestrian, my lord, but I'll not do it.
Come along now, let's.
No, I'm sorry. It's a legitimate, my lord, concern that we play.
Oh, let's-
You interrupted me at a very right time. That I must give you. At a very right.
Royalist, they rely upon Shri Khan, my lord, Sayyid Ahmad Khan, who is the person who started this colleges from primary school to MAO. His book, The Loyal Musalman, was written, and the whole purpose of this MAO, based on that, was to create a body of educated Muslims who are loyal subjects. That is his own book. So other books may be discarded, but the founder on whom they rely has written The Loyal Musalman.
Lord, this is
And he
still,
also wrote, Lord, a book about 1857 rebellion, absolving, Lord, that Muslims were not primarily responsible. Only few people who were divergent, Lord, they were participants. So I don't know why you should object.
no, my lord, this is all
That's a
secondary.
Lord,
Basically, my
This
lord,
is
the
all
way in
secondary
which Bhasha
material.
was read,
And
the way in which act was read.
Even the term
All
nationalist.
right,
First
now
of
can
all,
you do this?
Nationalist
We are in
has
the
a
midst
meaning,
of an
my lord,
argument.
in
That's all right.
literature.
We'll hear you in rejoinder. Now, Mr. Solicitor,
Another-
conclude that part
even
of the.
Bhasha, while reading Bhasha, look at this, what he says, the learned judges do not become he after retirement. But they were ridiculed, my lord. I want to show that they were aware of this history, which is recorded in Bhasha. You can't pick up some paragraphs here and there and start, my lord, ridiculing the judgment. I'm leaving at that, ridiculing the judgment.
Let's have a look at
Yes.
what you have said.
Lord, if he has any objection, my lord, I'll welcome that objection.